Okay. Okay. Hey, famous adventurer. Hi. Um, so it may not seem like it, but I assure you that I have been streaming for the past, hold on. I have been streaming for the past um 8 hours. However, I've been having a lot of issues with Streamlabs today. I've been fighting Streamlabs all day today, but I'm going to continue. I'm not done. I want to see through to the end. I'm hoping everybody else is still here. I think, I don't know, some people left or not, but I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to go back online. I mean, I am back online. I just gotta load my game again. Yeah, Streamlabs updated and, well, nothing good ever comes out of that, apparently. Anyway, I'm gonna go back on and let me, okay. Okay, we're still good. We're great. All right. Okay. We're going back. But hey, famous adventurer, um, good to see you. I'm gonna reload my save. I I stopped at the part before I had crashed. All right. Let's see. All right. Man, I got so many edits I have to make afterwards. Well, not edits, but I'm gonna have to separate this in so many three three parts today, honestly. But no, it's cool. I mean, this was originally gonna be 3 parts, but you were lurking since 12 p.m. Western. Wow. I mean, sometimes every now and then I do check like my viewer list, and then I'm like, oh, cool, someone's there chilling. That's cool. I thank you for the deep lurk. I appreciate that. I'm on the final. It appears to be this is the final part of the investigation phase. Cause like, yeah, my main goal today was I wanted to get the investigation cases out of the way. Excuse me, the investigation phases, and then I wanted to save the next few days for the court sections. And I just don't like that my VOD got split, you know, and it's all right. The point is, I'm here, I'm back, I'm going to continue. All right, it says here. All right, so Susato handed over notes from the McGilded case. It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus. The McGilded case. It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windibank's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with that omnibus case in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you. With everything else she's had to think about, Susato-san still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting. It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina. Thank you so much, Susato-san. I will do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world. All right. Okay. Well, that's extremely flattering, but I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure. Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there. Oh, ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself. The McGilded case notes have been entered into the court record. Oh my god. Wait, did the game just. Oh, I was gonna say, the game didn't freeze on me. Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room. I must finish packing up my things in my. Susato-san, I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night. Wait, there's something I need to. Oh my god. One, was that the final Susato takedown? Oh man. Wait, there's something I need to say. Hiya! What what was that? A secret technique of mine. The Susato shutdown. Except the Susato shutdown is the exact same as the Susato takedown. Whatever. Shutdown? Please, I implore you, if we have to voice our goodbyes, I won't be able to hold back my tears. Oh, oh, I saw her tears welling up. That's sad. Susato-san, it truly had been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us, and learning the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted, and yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. Hang on, I want to check the McGilded case notes. Omnibus murder. Case summary. Victim found deceased on the last scheduled omnibus of the day after a stab wound to the abdomen. Details of victim. Name? Mason Milverton. Oh, he has a last name. Milverton. Occupation brickmaker. Domicile? East End of London. Domicile? Hang on. Oh, it's a permanent legal home where a person intends to return, even if they are temporarily living elsewhere. The East End of London. Trial summary. Defendant Magnus McGilded. Prosecution attorney Lord Barak von Zeke. Defense attorney Renosuke Naruhodo. Conviction was assured with 3 eyewitness testimonies. However, a surprise fourth witness's testimony resulted in acquittal due to insufficient evidence. Right. That was a physically and mentally, I was exhausted, and yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes, and as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind. Eventually, my fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep. Oh, that's a deep sleep. But it's still going. 17th April, the small hours. St. Sinner's Hospital, Ward 3. Yeah, I was wondering when we were going to go back there. Yes, I quite understand. That is a great weight of off my mind. Uh-oh. Ah, there he is. Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we have discussed. Thank you so much. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes. On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed. My dear madame. Ah, Susato. Finally, I did it, everybody. Even though Streamlabs desktop crashed on me like 5, 6 times, I finally did it. I got to the end. And that's where I'm going to end it. Because I wanted to save the trial for, the next 2 days. All right, perfect. I do apologize for all the crashes. Oh, hold on. I wanted to leave. Yeah, I want to go back to the title screen. Hold on. Let me go to my options real quick. Yeah, I saved. All right, back to the title. No, I don't want to save. I'm fine. All right, that's gonna do it for me, everyone. Oh man, what a well. All right, everybody. I'm going to I'm gonna find out. I got a raid target. I'm going to we're gonna go on out to we're gonna go out to Big Top Tanuki. He's currently playing more Resident Evil 6 with Bobbert. And yeah, they've been having a good time by the looks of it. So thanks for the stream. Hope for no more problems. Yeah, I hope not too. Cause like, man, last week when I was doing case two, like I had so much issues with Streamlabs on that day, but afterwards everything was fine. And then Streamlabs updated today, by the way. I did get an update before I was able to start stream, and then it was awful. It just crashed, kept crashing. So now, so now when I upload these VODs to YouTube, I'm gonna have to name them parts 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3, even though it was all supposed to be just one. Because as you see, I put it to part 1 of 3. Because I did make the executive decision of I'm going to be doing this case in the span of 3 days. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, everybody. We're going to head on out right now. Yeah, I'm just going to let this music play. I would just normally. Actually, no. Let me get a hot jam. I know a good one. Boosh, be good. All right. I'm going to close out the game now. And I got the raid ready. Wow. That's going to be the most awkward 15 minutes that I'm going to be uploading. But whatever. Anywho, before I head on out, oh, hold on. I gotta get my list. I'd like to thank the following. I'd like to thank Joya, Grotto, Mastery Master, Deus, Knuckles. Once again, happy birthday. Chuckman, Kronos, Action Dan, Astro Dude, Pun, Skajor, Uni, and Famous Adventurer. Okay, everybody. Let me just get the raid ready. And I'll see you all tomorrow or later today. Yeah, we're still on because it's almost 40 minutes before midnight on my side of the world. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna get the raid ready right now. And thank you all for watching. Remember to go in peace and see you in court. Let me press enter and yeah.